We all remember the video I did 2 weeks ago now, was it? On Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop. In the video, I went through a whole host of issues Goop has and the fact that the company appears to be most known for vagina-related products. Whether it be the stones that are supposed to help, which reminded me of the weight training, which was disturbing to remind myself of, or the candle. Yes, how about the steamer? Because that's what you need. Right. Well, we're going to go with the candle. Gwyneth Paltrow has been addressing criticism about it by declaring it to be more of a punk rock thing. Now, this particular product actually sold out pretty quick, which is quite surprising for a candle that costs $75 or £58. Yankee is cheaper, and considering what you get, I think Yankee would be better. I did, when I was looking into this, try and find some reviews, and the only one I liked was this one, and I'm going to play a little clip from it.
Okay, the bottom of it says rose and suede, and it smells like rose and suede. And I can see why someone would think that this is what a vagina smells like. Because it's like a nice sweet, it's a sweet smell. Because that's what vaginas are nice, you guys. Okay, this is really good, and I'm actually really excited to like this. You have to like roses. Or vaginas. It's like a vagina on a good day.
On a good day. Fantastic. Part of me has been curious with this particular product if it's sold out because of Gwyneth Paltrow's name, or the criticism that she received and the product itself, along with other products, may be driving up sales like that of Nike trainers when they linked up with Colin Kaepernick. Different circumstances, but you get the overriding point. Or because it's a good product. As the product is scented rose and suede, let's assume it's really good and the name is more a shock value thing, something actually supported by Gwyneth Paltrow, who did say that the name came as a joke, but based on the fact that the number of products she's known for are vagina related, I'm not inclined to believe that. I'm inclined to believe she said it as an off-the-hand remark, but I think she meant it. Perhaps one needs to address their vaginal obsession, which she believes is her addressing the stigma surrounding the vagina. I don't think there's a stigma. I think you're making it appear to be a stigma and marketing in a way towards products that have a market that isn't as fully explored as it could possibly be. So on the Goop website, the product is obviously sold out as earlier stated, but the description I thought I'd just spend a few moments on. With a funny, gorgeous, sexy and beautifully unexpected scent, this candle is made with geranium, citrusy bergamot and cedar absolutes juxtaposed with damask rose and ambrette seed to put us in mind of fantasy seduction and a sophisticated warmth. On a good day, everyone. I think now would be a good time to quickly remind everyone that this company's had to pay out hundreds of thousands of dollars for products that have been proven to have no scientific or medical benefit to the human body. This is just clever marketing, really, with this product. Thankfully, she's not actually saying it literally smells like my vagina. If your vagina smells like what you described it as, interesting. And just as an interesting note, when I earlier mentioned obsession with vagina, the buy it with next to the product itself included a vulva t-shirt, a tennis coach vibrator, and the sex issue. Right. Not obsessed at all, everyone. Not even slightly. The reason, as many of you will undoubtedly know, that this is all getting all the attention is actually because Goop has a TV show on Netflix called The Goop Lab. It's got some interesting reviews. It's kind of split, actually, with The Guardian referencing that Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't actually know what a vagina is, and that much like the star's wellness brand, the whole show is a demented paean to self-indulgence, and for someone peddling healthy treatments, she seems alarmingly ignorant about anatomy. This was written by a woman, so she must have internalized misogyny. Yes, I'm bringing back the dead commentary of 2015 for this, with her actually pointing out the very things I'd earlier mentioned, that if you steam it, put jade eggs up it, and with a candle that's supposed to smell like it, which obviously it doesn't, it is in fact just a scented candle, because I think Gwyneth stuffs potpourri in her underwear. Gwyneth doesn't really understand the human body, something that is actually proven during the Goop Lab TV show, when she met up with Betty Dodson, a 90-year-old New Yorker and old-school feminist who has been teaching female masturbation workshops for half a century. Gwyneth got a bit confused about what the vagina actually was and how to induce orgasms. Gwyneth also didn't know that adult film workers often have labiaplasties to make themselves look, and air quote the word, neat. Not even a joke. Interestingly, this review absolutely flayed Gwyneth Paltrow, who, while being very pleasant to listen to because she's talking and she just has a very enthusiastic and positive attitude, seems absolutely ignorant on a level that is very complicated when attempting to quantify. Interestingly, there is another review on The Telegraph that kind of heaps some praise onto Gwyneth, while also conceding that the drug chat is still mostly inane because the show went on about psychedelics for a while, because they went to Jamaica. Of course they did. While also pointing out that you really shouldn't watch too much of the Goop Lab at once because after a few episodes, it becomes LA psychobabble, which isn't surprising in the slightest. Hell, the show in its opener has a disclaimer suggesting that you take it all with a pinch of salt. Clearly somebody doesn't want another lawsuit. Imagine my shock. Now the reviews don't end there. We can go to Metacritic if you like, where the current score is 40, 2 positive, 4 mixed and 7 negative, and the user score 1, with 2 positive and 19 negative. Clearly it needs more time to get those sweet reviews in, but the reviews are not good. With one user actually wondering how on earth this show got commissioned in the first place, and perhaps it came from under-the-table transactions to get this drivel made. Actually, I think it's something simpler. If anyone remembers back in the day when Netflix first started, they threw money at everything and said, here, you've got 2 seasons. Congratulations. Which was a very funny meme for quite a while. Most of the reviews on Metacritic admit that while the show isn't hateable, the episodes are not too helpful. Some can be considered helpful with regards to masturbation and mushrooms, but that's about it. For me, the show comes across as something for those who are quite easily impressionable and somewhat gullible. Those that watch it because they want to understand a celebrity or because they want to be like that celebrity, which is unfortunate if you want to be like Gwyneth Paltrow, but I won't begrudge you if you decide you want to be like Gwyneth Paltrow. Some consider, as a final thought here, Goop to be a gateway drug for what is the Goop circus. I tend to think Goop was originally something for the high-end earners, the 1% even, and has now tried to become more mainstream by trying to get into areas where people ordinarily wouldn't go, and then make that mainstream, or by wanting to appear to be somebody that is addressing a stigma out of nothing, and then charging an obscene amount of money for something that you can get for less from Yankee or Teespring. Seriously people, Teespring. Not mine, I have nothing. With this, I'm very much interested to know what you think. I'm going to link the reviews and relevant articles and that video down below. Go read it, go watch it, it's all quite amusing. There is a new video on Moistky Live covering 4 days till Brexit and a commemorative 50p coin. So I hope you'll have a fantastic Tuesday, and thank you all for listening.